Good evening, welcome to the stream. This is part 4 of our playthrough of Might and Magic on MS-DOS using the Roland SE55. Join the Xeen Liberation Army, Uncle Wizard needs you now. Yeah, I'll say. Been a hot minute since I streamed. I've taken most of the week off, attempting to repair the Amiga 4000. There is some news, but it's not necessarily good news. It's not bad news either. We've done a lot of tracing, and as far as I know, at this point, the problem seems to be a registered problem. Hey there, Will. Welcome in. So there are two pins which are used to read the keyboard, the keyboard clock and the keyboard data. And the way it works is that when you press a key on the keyboard places the first bit of the key code it reads into the keyboard data, and then it uses the keyboard clock as a pulse to tell the computer that it has information that it wants to send. And then it repeats that 8 times, 7 times for the key code itself, and one more time to register to the computer whether it wants to register a key up or a key down. So there's a key code sent, and there is a key up and key down event. All happens within the same byte. And when the CIA chip has all 8 bits, it interrupts the CPU to tell it to fetch the data. Now, we know for a fact that neither the keyboard clock or the keyboard data are ever active, and the problem really seems to be that the computer thinks there is data to be read from the keyboard, whereas there is not. The keyboard itself can be disconnected. You can ground both of the pins and it still happens. And what seems to actually be the issue is that the Amiga is using the timer on that same CIA chip to interrupt the operating system. And when it does, which it does on a very regular basis, it sometimes thinks that the interrupt happened due to the keyboard and not due to the timer. So there is some sort of noise happening either on the addressing or the data bus from the CIA to the CPU, where the CPU thinks that it's been interrupted due to a keyboard event, and then reads the keyboard data from the CIA, which of course is always 0, since there is no keyboard connected. So it repeats key code 0 with a key down. The problem is actually from the CIA chip to the CPU and has nothing to do with the keyboard or the keyboard reading at all. So what I'm doing right now is I'm writing a program that reads the registers from the CIA chip directly, which I intend to run and take over the interrupt handling. I will turn off the operating system and read the registers and bang the display with the results, so I can actually see in near real time what is happening with inside the CIA chip, to try to determine where this is broken, whether it's actually on the address bus, which would mean that the computer is not setting the correct register to read, or whether it's on the data bus, meaning that the data that is being read from the CIA isn't correct. Either the CPU is not getting the chip set up correctly to read from it, or the data that is coming from the chip is not correct when the CPU reads it. Either one of those is true, and I need to figure out which one it is and how it's broken. Which bits are broken, so I can figure out whether the address or the data bus line that is going to the CIA, where that's being interrupted, because it's probably broken somewhere on the motherboard. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time on this, and my friend has spent a lot of time on this as well, and I know way too well at this point how the Amiga both reads and handles the keyboard input all the way to the operating system level. And I'm very stubborn, and I will get this fixed if it kills me. That's just the way it is. And if my friend would have had time tonight, I would have continued on this and skipped the stream, but I think he's at this point very tired of me and all this debugging, and wanted a break for the weekend. And I don't blame him, and that means I can play Might and Magic, which is fine. I'll get back to the program when we finish the stream. Let's jump into the game. I was going to try to finish the Rivercity last time around, but it proved a little difficult and actually larger as well than I originally thought, at least. But here we are in Rivercity. Thank you, Will. I am as well. I kind of need a break. I spent so much time last night and into the morning looking over diagrams that I dreamt of diagrams in my sleep. That's probably not a good sign. Probably means that you've overdone it a bit. Here's one of those guys. One we can take. It's the combination of two of these guys, which is a problem. Spark's spell seems to be relatively good for this guy. Energy Blast is probably the best single character one we can actually use. Now I wonder if we can actually run away here. That would actually be very nice. Really don't want this guy after me. Might be... At least we can cast one iteration of the Spark spell. Yeah, we found that out last stream that they are not fans of electricity. The problem, having said that, is that we very quickly run out of spell points. So now at this point we don't really have enough to hurt this guy. You can use the Toxic Cloud spell, but I don't think it actually does very much. My thinking last time was that perhaps we should visit the guild for attempting this again. Of course, we're not doing that. Down to the red level, maybe we have a chance. Yeah, we do. That's 2 down. more to go. This is really the best scenario for us when we can fire off a couple of these spells before they even come close to us. We went through one of these guys like it was nothing. Nice little pot of gold here. Let's we can use that to buy spells or one. Let's go to the frontier training center and rest here. Is it? It looks pretty good. Looking at the chat over on my side now, I can see all the lines in the... As soon as they appear, see the same lines in both windows, and there is a very short delay from when I see it in OBS and when I see it over on my side. What's your latency to me at this point? You might try reloading the stream. Sometimes the latency builds up and it becomes pretty high latency. We're ripping off the street fighters here. A delay does not appear to be on the broadcast, at least. Although it might be between the time I manage to send it to Twitch and before Twitch reaches you. The latency should only be 2 or 3 milliseconds. But, it can build up over time though. Shall we attempt this one more time, just for the fun of it? Now, the problem with the energy blast spell is that it only focuses on one monster at a time, which is a problem. Yeah, we're never gonna survive this. It's just the way it is. It was a fun attempt. It might work if we get one of the newer spells. Let's get going on that. No time to waste. Now, did I already search all of this? before I no, let's do that now. We sort this. Okay, done with this little alley, but we haven't completed that one room at the end. Let's leave it for now. Let's see if we can train.
Looking to train?
Yeah, I kinda am. No good job today of our good friend, the trainer. Guess we move along at this point. Probably finish off this bit here. Ties them up together. And then go back. Search for hidden treasure in the trees, of course. Yeah, I did expect money. Really don't like hating these poor beggars. And that's the tavern. It's good to have found that. The tavern hired the sorceresses to run Barak out of town. Oh, this is a wild town. I'm sure it is. You like to fight, say Warzone to a mirror. Okay. That's a hint. That is most definitely a hint. Let's see. I assume Warzone is like the arena. Maybe I should turn down the brightness a little bit. It seems quite bright for you guys. Bump it a little bit up, but it's actually too bright. Yeah, that's about right. Needs adjusting between games a lot of the time. That looks about right now. Barak ever got his pendant back, this place might charge me for drinks. Real adventurers tried Deep Mine Alpha. We've been there. At least I think we've been there. Did we try? Yeah, we did. you say the name of a town to a mirror, it will take you there. Okay. It's nice and simple, no code names. Only one entrance to the tavern, it seems, this time around. There were at least 2, if not 3, in the first town. This one is only accessible from this alleyway.
Hello, travelers.
Hello there. There are 4 deep dwarf mines that cannot be accessed directly from the surface. Fairly sure we've been to all of them. Let's drink.
Thank you.
It can take a long time to get through the desert without a navigator.
Thank you.
Near the Cave of Illusion is a lone patch of forest where you can find talking trees. Okay. Who doesn't like a talking tree?
Thank you.
Helping the druids of the seasons will restore your age to normal. Game is being very generous with the tips right now.
Thank you.
A cryptic clue. The currents of the river travel from the center of the world to the edge. Anything carried by them from around here would end up in the swamp. It's one of those clues that might make sense later on in the game.
Thank you.
Wizard Eye and teleport spells. That's something that we know. Finally, Tyro is drunk. He can certainly hold his liquor.
Thank you.
Use the grades to cut off pursuit. Interesting. Now Arturius cannot hold his drink nearly as well. Or can the Badger?
Thank you.
Lead monsters away from treasure and then teleport back. Now there's a nasty little tip. This we've never done, but I suppose we could. Robert is drunk now.
Thank you.
All of the broken bottles in Winterkill have noxious gases, but some also have beneficial potions. So they're all poisonous, but some of them are less poisonous than others.
Thank you.
Cast your protection spells at 5 in the morning to get the most from them.
Thank you.
Cast your protection spells in the front of the well that give spell points, then use the well to replenish them.
Thank you.
Liquids of the same color in the Dwarf Mines have the same effect. This we knew. Feeling powerful, go to the war zone and test your strength.
Thank you.
Each stage of Newcastle will cost 5 mega credits. Okay. Write that down.
Thank you.
There are 3 stages of Newcastle to buy. After the last is bought, you will have no further need for mega credits. So in reality, you then need 15 of them. If you can buy 3 stages and each one is 5. Now Seymour is drunk. Took a while, he can hold his liquor as well.
Thank you.
You should stop paying for tips once you've reached the 15 tip at the tavern.
Thank you.
So that was tip number 15. Now we know. Merchant Fair, fine meats and fruits, 50 gold for 20 days. Yeah, I'll take that.
Thank you. Goodbye.
It's a lot better than the last town. Well, it was basically dry food. Let's go venturing. We're drunk. What better time to go through the town? Let's not drink from any of the wells until we fix the many problems this town has. There's the teleport. That's useful. Okay, we've done a full circle now around town, I believe. There's the temple again. Let's see if we can locate the guild. I think that's basically our next stop. Probably somewhere within this incredibly fun little complex. It's like a shopping mall, but without the shopping. open air, doesn't need air conditioning. The northwest corner past the water. Yeah, I probably did. Your memory is better than mine. I don't know what that says about my memory. That's the mountaineering stuff. You really should do that as well, but let's see. This is the navigation. I think we already finished that one. That's the city gates. Not Bill Gates though, it's a different gates. Which is Cauldron.
Welcome to the guild.
Welcome to the guild. Let's check with the sorcerer first. We have Day of Sorcery. This spell is a super saver plan that simultaneously casts Light, Levitate, Wizard Eye, Clairvoyance and Power Shield on all party members. That is actually very nice. We also have Fantastic Freeze. We have Finger of Death. Time Distortion, Lloyd's Beacon, Levitate and Identify Monster. Now I want all of these. I want all of the spells.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
I will enjoy.
Enjoy.
As per usual, the prices for the primary spellcasters are reasonable. The prices for the secondary ones are usually not. Day of Protection is light protection from all elements, heroism, holy bonus and bless for 75 spell points. That's a lot of spell points, but it's also a lot of protection. We'll get the Fiery Flail here. We'll need that. The Power Cure. We'll need that. Turn Undead. We'll need that. Walk on Water, which we are learning here in part 4, instead of having to cast items in part 30. That's nice. Frostbite. I'll take that. Cure Poison. I'll take that. Cure Paralysis. I'll take that. And let's then see what is up for grabs here. I think we'll take the Beacon spell. It's always useful to have more than one spellcaster with a beacon. Might also take the Turn Undead one. And Frostbite is useful. Power Cure I'll take. And Fiery Flail I'll take, as well as Frostbite. Cure Paralysis might actually save us in a pinch. It's good to have 2 casters with Cure Paralysis, since it can kill you very easily. Cure Poison isn't nearly as much of a problem. I think I'll leave it like this for a bit. We'll eventually buy all of them, but not right now.
Welcome to the guild.
We have about 5,000 left. Spent all our money. on spells. And now we have no money to spend on mountaineering skills. We can only teach one cast member mountaineering. So we'll need to go earn more money. Now what's the... Yeah, I make it a rule never to listen to you. I make a troll hunter gamer. Yeah, I just missed it. I didn't ignore it on purpose. Now, just going over the current quest items. Clouds of Xeen. Find Ligono's skull and return it so he may rest in peace. Get Barrock's pendant from the sorceresses of Rivercity and return it to Barrock. Yeah, where is this pendant? We need to find that. But yeah, the beacon spell, highly useful. One of my favorite spell in the game. That's yeah, the notes aren't really all that great. It doesn't actually keep all of the notes either, it keeps some of them. I'm wondering if we should... how are we doing with weapons and so on at this point? Do we have damaged armor? Yes, we do. Sort of wondering if we could perhaps... Yeah, I know it's false. We've tried that one a few times. We die every time. Maybe I should visit the merchant before doing this and patch our armor up. Because we're not doing too well with these guys. Keep getting killed. We still have these left as well. We should really finish all of them. Where was the... Here it is. This place is pretty big.
What do you want?
Want you to fix my stuff, you rude shopkeeper. Yes. 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 Now we have almost no money. Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. And at least Deja Vu on the NES is probably better than Deja Vu 2 on any system, so it has that going for it. We're running out of money pretty fast here, and I guess we barely have enough to fix our broken stuff. We made it Let's see if we can actually sell something. We have some brass gauntlets. They suck. We have this pearl cloak though. That appears to be a pretty good item. Only gives an armor class bonus of 3 though. This is a nice item as well. He has nothing. She does though. Yeah. I'll sell some of these rings here. What does the static ring do? +9 electricity. The first one is about speed. Might use that. These are not high value items. Might just sell it, gain a little bit of money. We have roughly 5k. Roughly. We're wearing something called a silver cloak, which gives us 12. We take that away. We're at 9. This is roughly the same then. Possibly better than what we have here though. Yeah. That brings her up to 16. That's actually decent. So we can use that. This gives us quite a bit of additional resistance, so we'll wear it. And then there's the rings. We can equip this lucky ring with the thief herself, but let's wear this static ring here. Gives slight additional protection, and he's already wearing a fast ring, but he can wear 2 of them. Brings his speed up to 29. It's not 69, but able to. Speed for 69 isn't much of a bonus either. It's not supposed to be fast. Okay, and this is the street fighting. Let's go here and save before attempting this. I'm probably going to die. That's an interesting idea. It really is. It really is an interesting idea. Now Sparks is probably still the most powerful spell we can cast. At least to start with. And Fiery Flail is here. We could cast that. Don't know how much actual damage it does. Might also try the Finger of Death. Sometimes it works on monsters. Yeah. Basically where only socks have lots of spell points. I like the idea. Okay, the Fiery Flail at least does work on these guys. One of them is already down. And we have enough here to we can still cast a Spark spell as the Paladin. Oh, this spell was largely useless, but let us try this one. It's also multi-monster, that's nice. And we potentially have a better one to use. Or perhaps not. Insect Spray is still really the only one we can cast at this point. Holy crap, there's more of them. Run away. They come after us. No. They did not. Let's save. We survived. Captain Young. If you're into networking, there's a protocol called Young and an associated toolkit, the Young toolkit. I guess we could use that right now. Let's focus on this guy. Take him down first. If we can. Fantastic Freeze was at least a multi-monster one. So try that out. Down goes the captain. We're actually not doing too badly at all. What a difference a nice selection of spells gives you. 4,900 gold. That's actually pretty nice. There might be more of these guys in there. Let's go and rest before we tackle the treasure. Let's not assume anything. It's probably the same with the clothing in Ultima. Don't assume anything. It's usually bad when you do. A nice little chest here. A further 50,000 gold and some items as well. Done with the street fighting. Let's go take a gander at these items at the blacksmith's, which is actually just almost next door.
What do you want?
I want to browse. Let's identify some of these items that we found here. This looks decent. What does it do? +7, +20 additional to fire. That's actually decently good. Sell these iron boots. Pretty much worthless. Sell this bronze scimitar as well. Does this mystic necklace do? Gives us additional +5 resistance to magic. That's actually useful. I think the cleric is already wearing splint mail, so we'll simply remove the current one and equip this one instead. Don't think ranger is already wearing splint mail. I think we'll simply sell this one off. But the mystic necklace we might give to the paladin. Give him a little bit of extra protection from the elements. In this case, protection from magical spells as well. Is the broadsword a better weapon than what the paladin is currently using? Might be. 3 to 9. 9 to 18, yeah. It's a significantly better weapon. So let's equip that instead. Remove. Equip. He has a two-handed weapon. She can't use it. He obviously can't use it. No one can use it. I'll sell it.
What do you want?
I want to sell you stuff. That's what I want. This one, which gives you slight protection as well, is worth more. Sell this splint mail as well. Don't think we really need this jewel. Don't really think we need this whistle either. But and not this box of toxic clouds either, but the jewel of sparking, the jewel of firebolts, and the enchant item and elemental protection might be useful in a very weird setting where we don't have access to the usual spellcasters in the party. Let's go teach ourselves pathfinding or mountaineering. I think we already taught ourselves navigation. At least some of us. Oh, perhaps not. Perhaps we did not. Let's martial training. Arms master, I think we took all of the fighters, taught them arms masters. Yeah, we did. Might take the thief as well. Cheap and cheerful, actually. And then we have bodybuilding. I don't think any of us learned that. I think we might all do. Gives you a slight advantage in hit points, certainly worth it for any character. And wasn't there a third skill here somewhere? I think there was. This was the temporary gigs. Could have sworn there was a third one. This was actually pretty funny. It's a way to earn a little extra money. It was in the second game as well. At least in the second one. Might have been in the third one as well. Another town gate, of which there are many. Yeah, mountaineering we'll learn. I'll keep it to 2 characters. That's really enough. Or perhaps the ranger as well. That's 3 characters. That should always be sufficient. And as far as navigating is concerned, I'll just take 2. I think that's actually enough. I don't think we need more than 2. And that leaves our gold situation where we have 40,000 roughly. Let's indulge in some spells then. Welcome to the guild, she says. I'll buy this day of protection. And pick all of these up as well.
Enjoy. 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 Enjoy.
And then we have 6,000 left. We can spend that on candy and soda. Maybe we'll go out for a pizza. How's our armor doing at the moment? All fixed up, right? Apparently found some robes as well. Which we can't wear. Armor is doing good.
Welcome to the guild.
Okay. Now we need to figure out the main task here. Stop these sorceresses. Here's a part of town that we haven't seen before. I guess this is where we're supposed to go next. I'll say. She might be completely immune to magic. No, she's not. She is in fact not. Stop that. Mostly immune to the energy spells, it seems. Not so much to the fire ones. So go back here. Rest. For tackling this again. This is a pretty big town. No money on trees anymore. I thought they were made out of sandwich. That explains the burning bit still. I turned to glass. There's trouble brewing on the other side of that gate. Let's finish this little courtyard before we approach the gate. Another quiet little park bench. Despite the game making fun of us at every turn for searching the trees. We still found a lot of value in these trees. Probably try something else here. Sparks isn't really a useful spell here. Frostbite might actually be a better one. The Fiery Flail is a pretty good one. Welcome in, thanks for the raid. Hey there, Ava, Strangy3, Kerberos, Challenger. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a nice night. What were you guys playing? Let me throw you a shout out here. Where is the pot? There it is. Darkest dungeon. Should have guessed. Was it nice and dark? We're tackling our own dungeons here. They're not quite as dark though. This game has bitten me in the ass a few times, but mostly it's been easing us slowly into what I assume is going to be a long fight with the Lord Xeen and his henchmen. Two of these sorceresses. Let's see if we can get rid of them before they get rid of us here. I was asking what you were playing, but I already gave you a shout out and saw you were playing the Darkest Dungeon, which I should have guessed. That's typical, sort of what happens. Sorceress is a real piece of work here. Let's see if we can dig into our armory and find something that works on her. The Frostbite barely does, and there's another one there. Now is the point where we try to run away, which we won't succeed in doing, I think. No, we're going to die here. I think that's a given. Yep. The Butcher of Darkest Dungeon. It's good that somebody is. It's a tough little game. It's a lot of fun though, but games that are hard like this, they can be a lot of fun, but they also drag you down sometimes. Let us see. I think it's wise here to, before we engage in this battle with all of these sorceresses to gain some protection from the elements. In this case, probably fire. I'm going to assume that's fire, what they're throwing at us here. It doesn't always do that, Will. It sometimes does, but it doesn't always do that. You've had your share of success as well. Yeah, the protection against fire did a lot of help. You see that it's already hurting us a lot less. In fact, it's barely touching us now. Oh, we have that going for us. They seem to dislike fire, although they like doling it out. They seem to be unable to handle it themselves. Now, we're still low level, so there are limits as to how much we can do. But, that was worth a shot. See if we could take this one down completely. The other one joins the party. Let's focus on this one to take her down. There she goes. One left. Down they go. Let's go outside that door and rest. And then do a thorough search here. Seems to be some treasure. Nothing in or under the bed. 2 treasure chests. 5,000 gold, 200 gems. 800 gold, 0 gems, and this magic pendant that we were looking for, the quest item. That's another town cleaned up. We still have some fun to do over here. A bunch of these guys. I really don't want to beat these guys up, but it seems to be a party of insane beggars. And, funnily enough, it's filled with treasure chests, which are of course all mostly empty. Because insane beggars don't have a lot of money. I think that's actually the first time that they managed to make anyone insane. Fix that over at the temple. Or as it's known in this town, the pray and pay. Won't get rich at this asylum here. I think that's for sure. It cost us more to heal the insanity than we gained from opening these chests. Let's head back out of here. I think we finished all of this. Now, where was the temple again? It's down here. The pray and pay.
May we help you?
Yes, you may. All healed up. Now, where was it that we were supposed to go for the quest? Return to Barak, Rivercity 2520. It's not that far away from here, actually. Thank you for returning my pendant. Please accept the enchant item spell as your reward. I will also return the drinking fountain to normal. That's nice. $80,000 experience. Might be able to level up some of the lower level characters at this point. It's one quest down at least. So visit the smithy here. We found some items as well, which I want to get him to take a look at. It's an amber short bow. We'll sell it. Brass gauntlets. We'll sell them as well. Might wear both of these. I assume one of them is protection from fire, the other one is probably protection from electricity, energy, and electricity. Yeah, makes sense. Found this flail, which we'll sell. Plus 25 cold, 2 armor class. Hey there, Doc. Welcome in. Yeah, better late than never though. But yeah, it was an Invoke Void raid. I still think the brightness is set a little bit too high here. Let me tune it down again. Yeah, better. Hey there, bloody cactus. Welcome in. Mostly done here with Rivercity. It's been a blast. Now these cryo ropes. I should probably get these repaired first.
What do you want?
I want you to repair stuff for me. This is okay. This is all fine. Fix up this stuff. He just has a regular set of ropes, which gives us what? +2, okay. Sell these. Equip the cryo ones instead. Sell these and sell these as well. Dog is on your side, Will. He's in your corner. Now, one of the weird things that happens when you eventually free the town from some sort of evil is that the fountains in town stop being poisonous and become useful. Sort of wondering what that does for us. In this case, apparently nothing much. So not all of them have obviously been cleared. This one just made us insane. Good night, Doc. Thanks for coming. Like they said, well, we're insane.
May we help you?
I wonder if the well on the other side can actually fix that. That would be nice. Plus 100 spell points. That's a nice bonus. And immensely useful, actually. But we have this nice little wrap-up spell here that we purchased just a moment ago, which is the Day of Protection, and we have another one for the Sorcerer, the Day of Sorcery, and this is a combination spell. Basically contains all the protection and added elements and bonuses that are available. So when you have something like this, wow, you can simply cast these two, gain full protection, Then go and drink from the fountain and end up with more spell points than you started out with. So that's actually pretty nifty. Gives you a reason to go into town before heading somewhere else. You can obviously hit a teleport, go wherever you want, which is what we will do at some point, but right now I'm going to head back outside and now that we have mountaineering, yes, we arrived here by boat. I forgot. Let's just head back over to Vertigo. I think that's actually a good idea. Now this town is so big it has 2 teleports. Let's head back to Vertigo and travel from there. We haven't explored any of the area around the Rivercity town at all yet. And, we've done most of this area except for the mountainous bits which we couldn't access. But now we can. An orc outpost, yes. 1,000 experience. That plus we get rid of the orcs. More orcs. A nice little break. Dealing with fairly easy enemies here for a bit. Some sort of cavern in front of us as well. Hey there, 48k Ram. Sorry I missed your channel point redemption last time around. Didn't see it. Crude furnishings and filthy bedding tell you that orcs have been living in this cave. Pillage, yes. You loot the cave, what you don't take you burn. 10,000 experience. Clean the place up. Plenty of armor. That looks like lava there in front of us. Let's kill some more orcs. figured this place would disappear, but it hasn't. Okay, it's still on the map, but there's nothing there. Okay, fair enough. So, explore the next little strip here. Loot furnaces and filthy bedding. Tell you that orcs have been living in the cave. You loot the cave. You don't take, you burn. More stuff. I think I'll save here before foolishly stepping into a pool of what appears to be lava. Yeah, it is definitely lava. Not quite ready for this part yet. I'll leave that for now. This looks pretty desolate. A lava golem. I guess the frostbite is our best bet here. Doubt he's very much affected by fire. We probably should not have ventured this far. Do we have something? Obviously we have the protection from element spell. That's probably wise. So cast protection from fire at least, and try our hand at the power cure for the sorcerer. More fantastic freeze. Out of spell points. And really out of spell points here as well. Nice, at least down to the red level. Probably means we'll be able to take him down, but this is a tough guy. Only a few levels above what we should really be attempting. At least it gives us valuable experience. Down he goes. Took a while. Let's not venture into this area here. Stick to the woods. Yeah, did we already finish this one off here?
Step right up this way to the action-packed, treasure-filled mines of the Red Dwarf Range.
Ah, this is the Dwarf Mines, okay. Been there, done that. Didn't get the t-shirt though, they were out. We'll tackle another of these guys for fun and giggles. So cast the protection from elements early on in the fight. That will save us a lot of unnecessary damage. We're out here, right? Yes. Not doing too badly, actually. Seems to be a fairly small area here. Closed off by fire on all sides. lost the orc? No, there he is. Okay.
Step right up this way to the action-packed, treasure-filled mines of the Red Dwarf Range.
I really would like it if they would at least ask you whether you wanted to go into the mines. Fine. Let's continue exploring this as much as we actually can. This part is closed off by lava. I won't make the mistake of stepping into the lava again. That was not fun. We can step here though. Another one of these guys. Kind of like these guys. Not all that tough. Just require a little bit of forethought. Out of spell points here, but we have 2 rounds to go here. Good experience. Let's walk back here, rest a little bit, restore our spell points. Now we can then venture into the river as well. We've learned how to swim, so we can get around shallow waters, and we've also learned the walk on water spell, so we can actually go into any water area that we want. which is nice. We could reach that area, but we would need to step into this flowing lava. I suppose we could attempt that by casting the protection first. Probably protect us enough that we can actually get all the way there. Badly does it hurt us? Hurts us pretty badly. Okay. Probably could make it though. Take a ton of damage though. There's really nothing here. Let's load up. Didn't really need to die here. That was a mistake. I think we can do this without taking 2 hits. Yeah, we can jump over here. We do take a ton of damage, but we make it over at least intact. That's random every once in a while. Xeen seems to visit us in his dreams to wish us pleasant dreams. I'm sure he's just being nice. Absolutely no ill will on his behalf. Some sort of shrine over there, which we'll visit a little bit here. What was this again? Yeah, probably an orc lair. We already destroyed that one. Let's tackle this bit here. Shrine of Fire. Plus 50 fire resistance. I assume that's temporary. Yes, it is. But that's a way to gain resistance from fire. So I suppose we could use that. alongside our own protection spell. Where does that get us? Gets us to 60. Yeah, that's probably the way we should approach this after we finish this off. We can walk into these though. I figured we couldn't. But, that's not correct. We actually can. Might as well go back and finish those off. It's very difficult to tell. There are at least 2 of them here. You can't really see whether there is a river of lava in front of you or not. Can't see the forest for the trees. This one piece here, same over here. Yeah, there's a lava river right next to it. Both sides here. Yeah. There's something very evil hiding over there. Save before even attempting to tackle it. I think it's actually standing in the pool of lava. I won't attack it, I'll just leave it there. We've mapped what we can here for now. We could go over to the other side, but I don't think we have any business doing so. Let's not. I think we're actually running out of inventory space. We might need to travel back to town. The orcs gave us so many armor items that I think we're running out of space. We can explore a bit more of this area here from the other side. The river of lava. I think I already cast a protection spell, but better than not having cast it. Let's just cast it again. Down he goes. Two blocks, right? Yeah. This does happen occasionally with this game. It sort of freezes up like this. Sometimes it recovers. Other times it does not. So it's one of the reasons I'm saving so much. Has been unstable a few times. These are two squares, this is only one of them for stepping into the river of lava. There's something pretty weird there on the other side. We'll leave it for now, although I'm curious. So a hut there that we need to go to finish off. Yes, torch the outpost. More items. What is this? One of the Dwarf Mines, yes.
This way to the action-packed, treasure-filled mines of the Red Dwarf Range.
Yeah, been there, done that. See if we can finish off few spaces here before traveling back to town to sell up. Finish up this bit on this side of the river here. A bit more here over on this side as well. There's that weird thing I saw earlier. Let's save before approaching wherever this is. You have found a rock that is still hot from an ancient volcanic eruption. Strangely, you are able to pick it up without getting burnt. Found some sort of quest item, the ever hot lava rock. Guess if we don't find the quest, we can always use it to warm our beds. It's really a little bit annoying not being able to see ahead of you here. Fairly certain it's just one square and it goes like this, but somewhat impossible to tell when I'm going to step into hot lava, which is really not nice. Yeah. I'll step too far there. I don't think we have a shot against this tentacle beast that lives in the lake of fire. That's off limits. Can't really tell if this is a safe square or not, but it is. This one is as well. And this one. Let's fight this guy. He got a pretty good blow on us. Right at the start here, use the power cure. We need the spell points from the sorcerer. Let's cast the protection. And then the frostbite. Fantastic freeze. And spare some spell points from the cleric on the power cure as well. Should probably do. Go back to casting combat spells. Yeah, welcome in, Jimmy Corrado. Yeah, it's this thing decently strong. Doesn't really care too much about any sort of melee attack, so sort of have to hack at it with spells. This has gone pretty poorly. Still not in the red, although I have a suspicion he's actually very close to being there. Yeah, he was already very close. We still have 2 bouts of the frostbite left here. Probably enough to take him down. To land the occasional melee blow on him as well. It's just rare. I think we need 1 more blow. Maybe 2. This is looking pretty dark for us right now. We're not gonna make it. We have... What do we have that we could possibly cast? We have 3 spell points. We cast something that would hurt him enough. He might be just inches from dying. We have 1 spell point. That won't do very much, or anything at all, really. Do we have any items on us? No. I'd say we're dead. Yeah, we are. That's fine. We'll approach this guy again. Where were we? We were here. This mapping fun here. We can't go any further than this. Can't go up there either. Let's cast the protection spell right here before facing this guy. That way we can focus on killing him. Use the spell points for doing so. That's not great. Hydra is there. We have no business with this Hydra. That thing can take us down in like a heartbeat. But the column we can't beat. We've beaten a few of these column guys. Probably try to lure him out. At least not fight him in that square. which we won't. Let's cast not a frostbite, but a protection. Since he's just standing there, let's throw him some frost. It's not enough. And, I think we'll make it. We've done enough damage. Maybe not. I think this is relatively pointless, although I don't think we can load in combat. No. Have to wait for him to fry us up here. Attempt this again. Yeah, let's see about that scene. We'll get the best of you. We are slightly injured. Might be best to try to get back. Might be best to try to get back and rest before approaching this. We really need to be at our best here. A few hit points that we're missing might be the difference between life and death here. Also possible that we might need to go back to town and fix up our armor a little bit. If our armor has taken a beating in this mess, that might be enough to mean that we aren't able to win these battles anymore. This is one way to approach it. Isn't this guy near death now? It's actually pretty close to death, yes. Down he goes finally. Let's finish mapping this part of the area. We're halfway there. I think we can go here, and here as well, and then turn around, go here and then down. There's another one right there. This is the one that we fought earlier, along with a Hydra. That didn't actually turn out that well for us. Let's not do that again. There's the Golem. Hydra is right behind him. Let's hope it doesn't step forward. It did. We have one round to possibly do some damage to the Hydra. Seriously doubt we will do enough damage. Nope. Definitely not. Might leave this area unmapped for now. It's annoyingly difficult for us at this stage. It's just a few squares. Might be overly stubborn here. Something that really doesn't matter all that much. Draw a line here and not venture any further. One of the Dwarf Mines, I assume. Yeah. That's bad. Okay, pretty much at the crossing over to Rivercity again. What was here in this hut again? The merchant skill. I think we already learned that. Spent quite a bit of money doing so, which is saved up pretty quickly again. Okay, this was the boat crossing. Over to Rivercity. A jouster sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean. Let's use something a little bit more likely to cause damage here. Something like a fiery flail. This is one of the entrances to the Dwarf Mines.
Step right up this way to the action-packed, treasure-filled
I
mines
assume
of the
we've
Red
been
Dwarf
in
Range.
this one as well, but let's double check. Yes, we have. It's mine number 5. Been here before through the powers of teleport. There's this castle here, which we haven't explored yet. Another of these jousters. The finger of death works on this guy. It's nice to know. This is probably the cutting off point. We haven't ventured further yet. Let's go back and at least sell some of all of the trinkets that we have in the backpack. Should probably explore the other side before venturing further. Let's visit Norman, the ever happy shopkeeper. So I should probably start by fixing our weapons and our armor. Okay, then let's see about selling stuff. Probably found a lot of stuff. What is he? What does he actually have equipped here? Do you have any of these items equipped? get unequipped when you fix it. Apparently it does. Need to watch out for that. Let's need to be extra careful of that. Doesn't happen with the armor. Seems to have happened with the items, the weapons. To watch that very carefully. Looks like a pretty good axe. It's not actually all that great, especially considering it's a two-handed weapon as well. The rest is not that great. And this is apparently a very valuable splint mail. Plus 10. Yeah, I can see the value in that. Let's take it. Over here, I'll remove the seething splint mail, equip this one, give this one to the ranger, unequip his regular splint mail, give that to the robber, equip this one instead. And then get back to the business of selling things. Sell this dagger, this cutlass. Quite a bit of money to be had here. We've done well. And wear these rings. Equip them right away. Probably forgot to do so. We raised a bit of cash. I have 45,000 roughly now. We fixed our items, gained some new ones, hiked our armor class up a little bit, repaired our weapons. Overall, we're doing better. We still have lots of food. Don't need to worry about that right away. We can travel to Rivercity and buy 20 days of food for a fairly low price, so I'm not too worried about that. Actually, let's venture here to the other side of this. Finish the bottom bit here. Here's one of those shrines. It's the Shrine of Poison. Poison gives us additional 50 protection from poison for the duration, basically, of the duration of the the turn. As soon as the day is over, I will lose this additional protection. Don't really need it anymore. We have the cure poison spell finally. Hey, Amiga Live, thanks a lot for the subscription. Welcome in. You're having a good day. Did you gift the subscription, Gleezer? Yes, you did. Thanks for gifting yet another subscription, Gleezer. That's very appreciated, man. You're up to 13 in total. Single-handedly gifted most of the subscriptions in the channel. Let's see. Hey there, Amiga Live. Were you lurking somewhere in the background? Or did you come in? Hey there, welcome in. What's this? A statue repels you. Why? Okay, this is interesting. We'll write this down. It's F3 12-8. Like to that means we're missing something, that we need to activate this statue, which is interesting. Yeah, lurkers are always appreciated on Twitch, and people that hang there. They do wonders for your viewership. You find a message in a bottle that reads, "Help, I'm in Darksark's tower, Kroto." I think we already rescued this guy. The Sting would be proud. It's a message in a bottle. This is the other part of this is basically the bottom of the map. So we don't really need to go down there again, at least not now. Finish this bit first. The whistle, thank you. I'll activate the statues now. Bye. Where did we find this whistle for this guy? Probably from some quest item. That also means that we found a way to use this statue. What does it do? Statue is unable to teach you the spell. Which spell is that? Statue teaches you the cure poison spell. Okay, that is actually very useful. Or would have been highly useful to us. A few turns back, but isn't really useful to us right now. We got around it really, so it's fine. What's this well here? A wishing well. Plus 60 luck. That's nice. It's temporary though, so isn't a ton of use to us. Let's just finish this bit off here, the water bits. Can then go explore the rest there. Another message from Kroto. I guess he sent out a lot of bottles. Maybe the single advantage to being stuck in a tower is that you have plenty of wine. What's in this bottle? Scroll of enhance item, enchant item. We've already found 2 of them. Can we actually use them? Yeah, we can. Okay. We can use the scroll probably as an item. A third one. What's wrong with us now? Are we tired? Yes, we are. We'll have to do something about that. We can clearly see the cutoff point where the waters are no longer shallow. Won't venture beyond that point right now, although we can at any point because we already have the walk on water spell. Let's finish mapping this piece of the map first before doing so though. Let's start with the bit in the middle. There's a water river bit that split everything here. So finish exploring those bits first. And potentially we have some mountainous bits as well that we couldn't complete before, which we can complete now. Though of course we haven't finished that town on the other side either with the vampires. Might stand a better chance against these guys now that we've leveled up a bit. Let's see if there were any bits left here. Maybe there actually weren't. might not have been any mountains here. No. Okay, let's do one thing though. We didn't finish this dungeon.
You have the proper stone. I'll open the door. Go ahead.
We left quite a bit of this. I think it wasn't even last stream. I think it was the stream before that. We seem to be a bit off from being able to finish this. We still might be. At least we're still not strong enough to open these crates. But, as I remember, there were also some monsters here which ended us. Wasn't these guys though? These guys are fairly easy. Who's the strongest of the bunch? The paladin is. Okay, he can actually open them at least. That's nice. The paladin opened and then what we have now, which we didn't have before, is that we have the turn undead spell, which is very useful right here. All of these crates are filled with skeletons. I guess they haven't come out of their boxes. Let's open all of these. Finish this off. Nothing in the crate. Is this where we came in? Yes, it is. Okay. Hadn't finished this yet. There's another door over here as well. We tried our hand at these guys. They actually weren't all that difficult. There was some other beast that we tackled here, which we ended up struggling with. Deceased, that's not great. We'll need to repair that decently soon. To rest here soon. Cleric joins the fun here. Give him a lost of energy and some fire as well. Ah, yes, this guy. He's a real pain in the ass, and it's not good to face this guy after all the rest of them. Actually, rather annoying. Wonder if we could run away here. Yeah, we can. We'll take the loss. 3 deaths. We need to go to town, fix that up. Probably run all the way back to Vertigo, since we haven't cleaned up the 3rd town yet. It's infested by undead monsters. I think we need to clear up this temple first before attempting that. Slime temple it is.
Help you?
Yes. We have a minor problem with our health here. Like the fact that we're dead. We're back in business. Let's save before going back in. And continue our journey to the Yak Temple.
You have the proper stone. I'll open the door. Go ahead.
We were sort of busy here. Halfway through this, we got rudely interrupted by this guy, who is going to die. Not so tough, are you? Let's see. Let's rest and save before doing something with this pool. Might be perfectly safe, might also not be. Yeah. It's not a very nice pool. It's filled with disease. Let's not bathe in it, at least not now. It's possible that something changes once we I did save, didn't I?
You have the proper stone. I'll open the door. Go ahead.
Fairly certain I saved. Never mind. Doesn't really matter. All we've done is kill this one guy here. We can do that again. I enjoyed it. I know for a fact this pool is bad, so we won't try that one again. And now we need to kill off these guys. Have we cleaned up the clerics here? I think we have. Robber is deceased. We'll have to go back at some point. Let's see what's in the pool. Condition drunk. Nice pool. Yeah. Still deceased though. Of course, you have to try every bed and every pool. Nothing in the crate. We already searched this one, right? Yes, we did. But this one did not. Didn't search this crate yet either. Search this bed. And then map this little square. I think we're then mostly done with this. Let's, before returning rest up here, try to actually save the game. And, open up this gate. Ah, yes. Well, this is where we struggled with these coffins. We found this guy. Didn't have a lot of success with this guy. Maybe we might now. Let's try turn on that. We might as well have spit on the guy. Okay, let's try another spell against this guy. He has the power to put you to sleep, which makes him dangerous. Might also have to use the awaken spell to bring us out of the slumber. I like his little insane laugh. That's what's the most powerful spell we can fire off here? Is it Sparks? Probably is. You like that scene? Let's try that one more time. He got lucky this time around. We have at least one more spellcaster to go, so let's use the awaken spell now. And then let's use might as well try the fantastic freeze or the finger of death. Finger of Death is not useful against this guy. Fiery Flail does not work either. It is possible that we simply need to beat it to death with melee. It means that the spellcasters are mostly then useful for waking us up. You're a funny guy, aren't you? We're doing okay, actually. But yeah, the most of the spells seem to do very little against this guy. Was a bad break. This guy is a real pain in the ass. How many hit points does he have left? Only 32. That really isn't all that great. But we need to be able to hit him. And he's hard to hit. Might give this one more go. If only because I like the evil laugh. And I like difficult monsters. And this is one of them. Now, I don't think we can actually really prepare ourselves in any way here. I also think it's largely useless to try to cast any spell. He might be, but I think he's a distant relative. I might try my luck with the sorcerer casting some spells, because he has a lot of spell points and he's very unlikely to actually hit him. I might also try the turn undead spell here from the cleric. It might work occasionally. For the others, I'm probably just going to try to melee fight this guy. The energy blast seems to also work on him sometimes. We'll do it one more time. That's some actual damage done to the guy. We have to leave some spell points because we need to be able to wake the rest of the crew up. Die. You miserable bastard. Let's cast a cure here. Revive the thief so she can search the coffin. And then we need to track back to town to cure her disease. And then we can go back here and finish what I'm fairly certain is the same monster on the other side there. Now the other town is so close to here, but we found that town to be very unfriendly when we went there the first time. And we need to go there and kick ass before we can actually use it. It's filled with vampires and other undead monsters, none of which were very kind to us. Now, the thief died on the way from her disease, so we'll have to cure that up. Although we're net positive, since we did both find quite a bit of gold and a few items as well, which I'm now going to take a quick peek at before we go back and finish this up. Where was the blacksmith again? He was here, right? Yeah. Norman. Norman, the friendly blacksmith. Box of fists, that sounds pretty nice. I think we might sell these skulls, they're not really all that useful to us. We'll sell some of this armor as well. There's something need fixing here. No weapons at least. This, all of the paladin's armor has taken a beating. Sorcerers as well, and the clerics. Possible that he focuses his attacks on the magical casters to be able to do the most damage. Rest and head back. Let's go deal with another of these guys. Probably more than one of them left. But at least we know we can beat them. Just requires a little bit of luck and the right combination of spells.
You have the proper stone. I'll open the door. Go ahead.
Fairly certain that's another of the Lich guys. Yeah, it's one of those guys again. So, energy blast seems to work occasionally on this guy. So does that turn on that spell, but only really when cast by the cleric. Let's try the energy blast from here. She's cursed. Of course she is. Shut your cake hole. There we go. Dealt with these two guys. Sure, there are more of them. One of those cleric guys. Few more of them. I love that look on their face when you hit them. They look so surprised. I seem to remember this was a trap here. Saved before stealing it. Or attempting to do so at least. Yeah, didn't actually do anything to us other than a little damage. Ah yes, those pits. I remember those pits. They were fun. Remember these switches as well. I think we did make it pretty far into the level. And, eventually died. Let's go out of here and rest for a bit. And save again. Head back in here, finish off this little level. I think this is actually two of these guys, which are not impossible at all. As I remember where I struggled last time. Was with that table there. Three of these guys, but still not really a huge problem. Simply go back to the hallway and rest up again. Might as well save again as well. Let's see here. There's this bed. Oh, search the bed. There is nothing in the bed. There's this pool here. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. It gives you plus 25,000 experience, but it also kills you. So it's worth it, but perhaps not at this exact moment. Probably want to finish off what you're doing here before doing this. Do need to remember to do this before we leave though. 25,000 experience is quite a bit. What the hell is this? This is one of those mega credits. Somewhere in the game it was mentioned that we need 15 of them in total. We now have 2. Now in each of these coffins is almost certainly one of those lich guys. We'll tackle them first. An elixir of restoration, a quest item. Probably what we came here to find. So let's tackle these guys. There's our friend. He's still amused. That didn't turn out all that well for us. There is no spellcaster awake. I guess he wins, at least this round. And this is why we save. Yeah, we needed this. How did you like that one? He's pretty close. Down he goes. Let's rest before tackling the guy on the other side, and then trying our luck with the table there in the middle of the room as well. Assuming that's up to absolutely no good as well. There's our friend. Came pretty close now. Survived. Okay. One more of these guys down. And that leaves the table in the middle of the room. Pretty certain that's up to absolutely no good. Let's save before approaching it. We'll destroy the altar. 5,000 experience for destroying the altar. Okay, that's nice. Let's gain the 25,000 experience before leaving the room. And, don't know if we actually completed all of this. Might not have. Brute force. I think we already turned this switch. And probably some sort of combo here. This one is on. This one is on. Nothing happened. Let's turn this one off. A few combinations possible here. Now they're all off. Yeah, that seems to work. That's opened up something here. These dumb pits. And then there's absolutely nothing here. Again, nothing there. Except I need to rest. Let's save. Oh, we don't have to do this again. It's tedious. Ah, it's one of those guys. Again. Guess I picked a good spot to save. Best to go at this guy as soon as we can so he doesn't get multiple opportunities to do this. We need one spellcaster awake. That's enough. Shut your face. It is unfortunate that the thief is dead. What sort of potion is this? It's a potion of enchant item. Interesting. One of those chests here. Willing to bet that there's an unfriendly foe inside. Yeah. This is the head honcho, it appears. Yeah. Let's return to this battle at a later date. I don't think we stand a chance against this guy right now. Let's we'll try to tackle this guy at some later point. Let's try to finish off the rest of this. What a maze. I think we already tackled this part. Although we might not have. Okay. I'm done with this bit. Was there another one like it on the other side? In which case we probably want to go back and heal the robber up. Probably also have some already finished this bit. Seems that we also mostly finished up this half. Very similar puzzles over on this side. Yeah. We left this bit though. Hypnotize. A spell called Hypnotize. Wonder if we can use that against these guys. They do get a lot of turns, don't they? Here have some insects. That was actually pretty close. There's another altar there. I guess we need to destroy that one as well. I guess we need to head back. We're not doing too great in the health department. We have 2 members of the party already that are dead. Which somewhat of a bummer. Let's head back. We might, it's already 1:45 AM here. I think we'll tackle the rest of this next stream. There's quite a bit left here. It seems at least some is left, and we still haven't figured out the main guy there. Let's track back to town, heal everyone up, and we'll make another run at this next stream. Plenty to do in this game yet. I'm barely scratching the surface so far. I think we're pretty much at the right balance of difficulty at this stage. Things need to be tough, but not impossible. She's still cursed, right? Yeah, she is. Let's fix that up as well.
Can we help you?
Yeah. I need you to uncurse us. Now we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Let's save right here. Now let's see, who's on? Or any ideas for a raid, guys? If any of you want to control the raid, that's also fine by me. I doubt there are many people active right now. Andy is on. What is he doing? He's been at it for 5 hours. He's not gonna be on much longer. Middle-aged streamer is also Fall Guys. See if someone from the team is on. Coffee Cup Arcade is on. Let's give him a raid. He's playing the Atari 800 XL actually, which is quite interesting. Let's head over his way. Set up the raid, guys. Hopefully back again on Wednesday with some more Sack McCracken. Depends on if I want to get my friend to spend more time with me on the Amiga 4000 repair. If I don't get it repaired before then, hopefully a stream next Wednesday on Sack McCracken, and then Lands of Lore on Friday. Till then, guys, good night, sleep well. Thanks for the subs and the bits, and see you later.